Hey, you guys. So I'll just wait a few seconds to see who's going to join me today. Welcome. Welcome to my live video. So I am going to be making a smoothie today. As you guys can see from the title is how to make a smoothie without using milk. So let me just arrange my lighting here a little bit. See what I'm working with here. I think I need a little more light coming from right there. Hello. So I'm going to, this is my second live video, you guys. Live video number 2. Hey. I'm trying to work with my lights. I do have light, but I'm not sure how well lit or how well you guys can see me and see over here where I'm going to be making my smoothie. Hey. So let me just get on here and then we will get started, you guys. Live video number 2. Let's see, we're on YouTube. Live video number 2, you guys. Let's see if we get a couple of people to join me here today. And live video number 2. All right, you guys. So welcome back to my channel. For those of you guys who have never been on my channel before, my name is peta-gay Barrett. I am a certified personal trainer. I am a certified fitness nutrition specialist, and I am certified in women's fitness, so specialization in women's fitness and nutrition, and then just personal training in general. So that's a little bit about me. I own my company, Barrett Fitness Enterprises, where I focus on overall health, overall nutrition, whole body, mind, spirit. You know, it's not just about the exercises and the physicals and, how you look and, getting a 6-pack and, huge, muscles or whatever. I focus on overall health. It's, sleeping well, eating well, having a good frame of mind, keep staying positive, reducing stress. It's all about overall health, you guys. Sometimes as fitness professionals, we focus mainly on fitness, exercise. I just did a podcast with my friend, Jiro's Fitness from Uganda. And, that's one of the things we spoke about. The focus of the conversation was on kidney disease and kidney failure and dialysis. And stay tuned for that video, you guys. I'll be posting that soon. But, sometimes as fitness professionals, we focus so much on exercising and going into the gym and spending, hours and hours at a time, in the gym. It's fitness, in my opinion, and most fitness professionals will tell you, who focus on overall health, will tell you fitness is secondary. Fitness is secondary to nutrition. They go hand in hand, but fitness is secondary to nutrition. There's certain things that you can't get into in the gym. You know what I mean? You can't get good nutrition in the gym, and you can't outwork out, a bad diet. So if you have a horrible diet and you go to the gym and you work out and you leave the gym and you go eat, these horrible foods, you're wasting your time. It's fitness and exercise is secondary to nutrition, why they both go hand in hand. And I preach, it's important that you exercise and, move. And it's important that you stay at an optimal body weight and so forth. Again, I cannot stress enough, you all. It's mainly about that nutrition and the stuff that you put into your body. Like if you take the big chronic diseases, and I always focus on the 4 chronic diseases. I always focus on diabetes, which is high blood sugar. I always focus on high blood pressure, hypertension, and I always focus on high cholesterol and obesity. All of those, you guys, have to do with what we put in our mouth. Whether you agree with me or not, there are plenty of science-based evidence to prove that those big chronic diseases, heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, high blood sugar, and obesity. 5 of them. 5 of them. It's majority what you put in your mouth. That's where it starts. And once you find that you are going down the direction of having high cholesterol, you make some lifestyle changes, particularly to your diet, you will start seeing some changes. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that exercise is not important. Exercise is very important. I would be a hypocrite if I say that, because I work out regularly, but I don't work out every day. A lot of fitness people, say that they work out every day, and that's fine. If you have the time to do that, hey, it's fine. But for me, I have the time to work out 3 times a week. But I am very active. I am always up and moving and going, but I get 3 good exercise in a week at minimum. But it is required from the National Heart Association that you exercise at least 30 minutes a day most days of the week, even if you're just going for a walk or something like that. So that's it on my rant on overall health and fitness and nutrition. And my goal, for those of you all who are watching me right now, my goal is to do these live podcasts where, if there are 1 or 2 people who want to hop on and, chat with me or whatever, we can have a conversation as well. But today I am going to show you guys how to make a smoothie without milk or without any dairy products. Once people, I'm the self-proclaimed smoothie queen, you guys. I make a smoothie on a daily basis, most days of the week. Sometimes I miss it. Sometimes, I'll go a couple of days without a smoothie, just depending on what's going on in my life, in my world, and what have you. But I try to make a smoothie on a regular basis, and I try to make my smoothies as healthy as I can. And today I am going to show you how to make a smoothie without using any milk. Creamy smoothie without using. So without further ado, here is that I will be putting in my smoothie today. I will start with 1 banana. And we all know banana is just a great source of the electrolyte potassium. Your body needs it. This is a great, you have 1 banana a day. That should be plenty, to help with your potassium, which is an electrolyte. So I'll have 1 banana, great source of carbohydrates, great source of fiber that's going to help clean out your colon and help prevent colon cancer. So 1 banana coming right up. And then I am going to put a handful of, if you guys can see that right there, a handful of organic almonds. And that's, I'll talk about the almonds and the role that it will play in my smoothie today. And I am also going to add, as always, you guys, you all know it, I love my turmeric. This is the brand that I use for my turmeric, you guys. It's called Feel Good. That's the brand of turmeric that I use. And when I can't get the fresh turmeric, from the ground in its natural form, sometimes I go to my farmer's market and they just look pretty beat up or whatever. But I will be using this today. This turmeric is a people, if y'all don't hear me, if anyone who follows me, for those of you who will be watching this video later or is looking at it right now, if you do not get anything out of anything that I say, add turmeric to your diet. I swear by, I live by, I will continue to preach it. I live by turmeric. Great source of anti-inflammatory. And this is the brand that I recommend. You can get this on Amazon. Great source of anti-inflammatory, great source of antioxidant. It's going to help boost your immune system, support your cells, free your body from, free radicals. Hey, G-Rose, Gerald, I'm telling you, and you, Gerald, as a medic and a nutrition specialist, I mean, I'm sure you will attest to, just some of the health benefits. Like ginger is another root. The ginger root and the turmeric root, great, great, great health benefits, you guys. If there's nothing else you get from any of my videos that you watch, whether it's on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, or my smoothies, or my just talking about nutrition, turmeric. Add it. And I mean, some of the other stuff like turmeric that I use is moringa. Moringa is also, for most places in the world, you may not be able to get, just like in its natural form, but I recommend something like this. I do recommend organic too, if you can get it, but find something like moringa, find something like turmeric, add those to your diet. Anti-inflammatory. It's going to help to prevent certain types of bacteria and infections and inflammation of your joints. You guys, I can go on and on and on, and I've created a video. Ginger is magical with a lot of anti-cancer properties. Yes, totally. And turmeric and moringa is the same thing. Anti-cancer properties. I did a podcast last week with Fitness with Annalyn. And Annalyn, she actually, like you, Jiva, she actually you work with patients with kidney disease. She works with cancer patients, and her prescription is exercise, for her cancer patients, as they're recovering, as they're in treatment or whatever. But you add ginger, turmeric, and moringa, those three things, it helps to prevent certain heart diseases, certain forms of cancer. Don't believe me. You don't have to believe me. And if you don't, I just beg you to just go out there and do just a little bit of research. If the one thing, it's full of antioxidant and it's full of anti-inflammatory. And those are the things that's going there. There are studies that prove that they are have anti-cancer properties, anti-inflammatory agents, antioxidants, boost your immune system, help to prevent. You find yourself getting so I used to, and I'm telling you guys, like for real, like seriously, I'm telling you all, I swear by this shit. I mean, people hear me stress about this so much, like I swear by this turmeric shit so much. So when I was in college, I lived in Alabama. Now I live in Atlanta, Georgia, or a suburb of Atlanta, Georgia. When I was in college, I used to get sinus infections like it's no tomorrow. When I say I thought I was going to have, at some point I was thinking about doing some kind of surgery on my sinuses or something. I mean, when it's pollen season, you guys, and I was an athlete, I was down and out, runny eyes and sneezing and itching and the infections. And even then I ate healthy, but as an athlete, but I still wasn't getting stuff like moringa and ginger in my diet on a regular basis, and turmeric, and making my healthy smoothies every day. And once I changed my diet, y'all, I'm telling you, I'm telling you guys, I swear by this thing. I'm not selling anything for anybody. I am just trying to give you information that works for me, that works from. I've had a nutrition client of mine. I started to introduce this stuff to her, ginger and turmeric and moringa and flaxseed and chia seeds and pumpkin seeds and fresh fruits and vegetables and, so forth into her diet on a daily basis. And I'm telling within weeks, she could tell the difference in her joints, in her arthritis. It boosts your energy. It helps with healthy skin and healthy eye and healthy nails and healthy hair, you know, especially as you age. And I haven't had a sinus infection in probably going on maybe 15 years now. I haven't had a cold in going on probably, I don't know, it's been over 10 years. And don't get me wrong, I'm human. You know, I'm out there and I'm exposed to whatever, you know, contaminants and whatever we have out there in the air and whatever, and the food that we eat, you know, as clean as I was talking to Gerald today, as clean as we eat, our bodies still have toxins. There are toxins in the food that we eat on a regular basis. But yeah, so for the handful of you guys who are watching this right now, and for the people who will probably be watching this later, it's I'm telling you, add this right here to your diet. I'm telling you guys, Adrian and Nico, I think I see you guys out there. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are the fitness gurus. I mean, you guys just rock it out. You know, every Saturday, you guys are out there getting it on, motivating people, inspiring people, you know, like I say, to get your ass up and move. And, you know, we just got to stick together in this. But that's my rant on turmeric. And whenever I do these live videos, I'm going to continue to rant on turmeric. Get whatever turmeric you can. I recommend getting it, like I keep showing this. I recommend getting it with the black pepper in it. The black pepper actually helps with the absorption. So the active ingredients in turmeric is called curcumin. That's the active ingredients. And when you combine the black pepper with the curcuminoids, then it helps with the absorption. So if you just get your regular turmeric, sprinkle some black pepper in it, yeah, then I have another video coming out where I made just turmeric and ginger tea, turmeric root, ginger root, and beat it up and put it in a tea. And I have that video coming out in a few days, and really easy. Again, I just can't go on, you know, enough about this stuff. So that's my third ingredient. And another ingredient is bee pollen. If you guys have never tried bee pollen, I think bee pollen is one of the things that has helped with my sinus infections as well. When I used to get that, some of the studies that I have done shows that bee pollen is good to help to prevent like, you know, sinus infections. But I'm not sure. You know, I use this, but not every day or as regularly as I would use moringa and turmeric. But I will be adding bee pollen to my smoothie and some water. So that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients that I will be adding in my smoothie today, and that's it. And the secret ingredient is going to be this almond. So, you know, it's, again, guys can probably see that is organic whole almonds. And this is where my milk is going to come from, you guys, my almonds. Now you can go out and you can buy almond milk, which again, I do use almond milk, you know, from time to time. But I like to make my own almond milk. What I also like to make, you guys, is my own coconut milk. I make that from home, and you know, I will do videos on how I make my homemade. Actually, if you check out my website, the website is barrett.fitness. That's it. That's the website. Just barrett.fitness. That's my website. I have a recipe on there on how to make homemade almond milk. Really easy, you guys. And I do it in my NutriBullet, but homemade coconut milk. And what I do, you guys, I actually go to my market and I purchase whole coconut, you guys, in the whole coconut. Just like you see come off of the tree, I take a hammer and I beat that bad boy up. Maybe I'll do a live video on that one day. And I knock it and open it. I get the fresh water out of it and I drink it straight from the coconut if I can. That's how I get my coconut water. And then once I open it, I get my knife and I just That, you know, that's how I grew up doing it back in Jamaica. And I get my fresh, look at that, you guys, fresh coconut, you all, fresh coconut out of the shell or whatever you want to call it. And this I will be using to make my coconut milk. You can actually snack on this as well. Great source of plant-based fat that you will get from your coconut, and you can just snack on it. Snack on it. It's a great healthy snack. But I'll be using this at another time later in my smoothie. I have to actually make the milk out of this. So coconut. So here goes, you guys. Almonds. Almonds is a great source of plant-based protein and plant-based fat. So for you, Gerald, who, you know, you're looking to add more calories and, you know, to help get you more calories as you go throughout the day, if you're busy or whatever, when you're making your smoothie, instead of adding milk to it, add some coconut or some almonds or some pistachios or something like that. Let me finish eating this coconut. And that's where you're going to kind of balance off your smoothie and get your big three nutrients, your protein, your carbohydrates, and fat right here in just these two. I mean, these are just added stuff, you know, the bee pollen. Hey there, Adrian and Nico, thank you guys. The bee pollen and the turmeric, this is just added, added stuff that's going to give you antioxidants, your anti-inflammatory, and so forth. But just these two ingredients right here, you guys, your banana and your almonds, protein, carbohydrate, and fat right here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I love to cook, right? And I love being in the kitchen, and I love just kind of, especially with my smoothies, I love just kind of experimenting with food and stuff. So, you know, it's important that my kitchen look at least half decent. But again, right here, protein, fat, carbohydrate right here. So let's get cracking with this smoothie, you guys. Salted or just regular almonds, We don't need most of what we eat. So salt is just sodium, right? That's all it is. It's just sodium. And all of us, as healthy as I think I am, I don't even have to add salt into my diet. I mean, my blood pressure runs very low. So I cook with salt because I tend to have very, very low blood pressure. And, you know, I don't know if it's because of what I eat and whatever, but my blood pressure is usually just low. But you don't have to add salt to your nuts, Adrian and Nico. Just fresh, whole, natural. You can use almonds. You can use pistachios. Almonds and pistachios are probably the two. And I mean, you get pistachio milk. You get almond milk, and you just make it fresh at home, and you know what's in it. So to answer your question, no salt. I wouldn't add any salt. But to go back to the point with the sodium that I was making is, if you eat anything out of a bag or a box or a can, it has sodium in it. That's just a given. It's gonna have some form of sodium to help preserve it. So in most cases, even though sodium is an electrolyte and your body needs sodium, in most cases, especially in the Western, you know, I think you guys, Adrian and Nico, are in Canada. In our world, we get enough sodium. High blood pressure seems to run in many, many people. Yes, it does. Yes, I mean, high blood pressure. Gerald and I had this conversation today. I mean, high blood pressure is one of the main killers of, I know in America, but it is, you know, worldwide, you know, and sodium is one of the biggest culprits of high blood pressure because of a lot of the processed foods that we eat, pre-packaged foods that we eat. It has sodium. And then we cook and we add all, you know, seasoned salt and this seasoning and that seasoning. Don't get me wrong, I do too. But again, my blood pressure tends to run on the low side. I mean, sometimes pretty low, like really low. And all my doctor says that, well, you're healthy, add more salt to your diet. And I drink a lot of water too. And in case you guys does not know the water, salt follows water. So, I drink plenty of water, lots of fruits and vegetables, especially in my smoothies. So, for that, I have pretty good blood pressure, even in cases when I'm, stressed out or whatever. And I mean, knock on wood, hopefully it will remain that way. But blood pressure is a big deal, Adrian and Nico. It's killing us. It's killing us. Not, I wouldn't even say slowly, it's killing us quickly. And sodium is the big culprit. The next time you guys buy something, I don't even know, something I have, pre-packaged that may not be organic or whatever, just look at the food label. You will see it on there. It has sodium, and it may not have a high content of it, but if you're eating something or food that's processed, it just increases your chances of pressure, and which I mentioned earlier, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. A lot of that stuff we can control with what we eat. And I did a podcast on that as well, so go check that out. So let's get to cracking and making this smoothie, you guys. So first ingredient is my banana, and it's, for me, I just use foods that I could eat. I would put a spoonful of this in my mouth. I really would. Not I really would. I have on a regular basis. I have. And I would put a spoonful. I will eat a handful of this. I will eat this banana. These are the things that I put in my smoothies. So I just break it up and toss it in my cup. And you guys are going to see how simple this is. And you guys are going to see how rich and kind of creamy it's going to come out, because of the almonds. So I'll put my turmeric. And be careful if you guys are using turmeric at home. It will stain your fingers and so forth. So there we go, you guys. Just 1 scoop of turmeric right there on top of my banana. And my almonds, because they're whole and fresh, like I like them organic. So, but you don't have to buy organic, but just whole, fresh almonds, and no salt or anything on there. And I'm just literally just grabbing a handful. You can see right here, it's just a handful of almonds, and you'll see how it's gonna thicken up my smoothie. And I just toss it in there. And then I am just going to do a scoop of my bee pollen as well. Just toss it in there. And that's pretty much it, you guys. And I'm gonna put my water in, and you have your macronutrients and just a plethora of other nutrients that you're getting from your fruits and your vegetables. And I'll put about 2 cups of water. And you see how, this is just kind of loose and watery right now. You guys can see that. This is how simple it is to make a nutrient. If you want, you can add a little bit more of any of these ingredients. You can add a little bit more turmeric. You can just do banana and almonds and water smoothie. You can any combination of these. Again, you guys, if you watch my last video, I mentioned this, and I will always mention it. Don't put orange juice or any kind of juice. Don't put hi there. Any kind of juice in your smoothie, you guys. Just use water. I don't even recommend using stuff like milk in your smoothies, but if you have to, I guess. But this video is about things you can substitute for dairy products and for milk, and your almonds, your pistachios, your fresh coconut. You can use that instead of milk in your smoothie to get, a little bit of, I am a smoothie man. Oh, good. What kind of smoothie do you usually make? JMJs, what kind of smoothie do you usually make? I know a lot of people will put, like protein powder and so forth in your smoothie. Me personally, I just try to stay away from that stuff. Like, I do, you guys, and you know, it's just a personal preference. I'm not knocking anyone who, you know, feel the need that they to get more protein in their diet. You know, if you know you're a vegan, you may. I don't think you do. But you know, JMJs, tell us, what kind of smoothie do you usually make? How do you usually make your smoothies? You know, if you're just joining us again, I have one banana, a scoop of turmeric, a handful of almonds, a scoop of bee pollen, 2 cups of water, and we're going to blend. Yeah, just started doing protein. So are you JMJ, are you vegan or anything like that? Um, so it's just, you know, it's a great way to add for you, JMJ, if it looks like you're just joining us. Try adding, I do the green smoothies with fresh fruits. Exactly. And that's the way to go right there. For me, the only fruit that I have in this one is banana. But, you know, I do my berries, which is going to be my next video, is, you know, just a berry smoothie and the nutrition and health benefits you can get from that as well. But, you know, instead of protein powder, if you do add that, I just start with just some almonds or some fresh coconuts. I just showed that earlier. I actually have fresh coconut here. I'm going to use to make my own coconut milk that I will use in my smoothie as well. But all right, you guys, here goes. We're going to blend this baby up. And I recommend you guys investing in something like a NutriBullet or something like that. I mean, it's one of the greatest investments that I have personally made is investing in something like that. But here is the smoothie so far. We're gonna zap it just 1 or 2 more times. And because everything that I put in my smoothie was so easy, then it's just a couple of zaps. I want to thicken it up a little bit, so I'm actually going to add just a little bit more. I just did protein. I use fresh fruits, but what do you think about frozen fruits? Okay, good question. Good question. I'm just going to add a few more almonds in here just to thicken it up a little bit. Frozen, especially like berries, it's perfectly fine, you guys. Now, if you go pick like berries and whatever off the tree and take it and freeze it, freezing most fruits and vegetables will kind of help to preserve, and like peas and stuff like that will actually help to preserve some of the nutrients. So I have no problem with frozen fruits and vegetables. I think it's perfectly fine. It's better than not having any fruits and vegetables. And, you know, fresh fruits and vegetables is just always, you know, kind of the best way to go. But yes, frozen fruits and especially your berries, like your apples and your bananas and so forth, that stuff will last in your pantry. That stuff will last in your pantry for a little bit. So you don't necessarily have to freeze the apple or a banana or whatever. But I sometimes do that, you know, just to make it more convenient for me as well. I sometimes go to the market and I'll buy kale and, you know, my bananas and my apples and my berries, and I'll portion them out in Ziploc bags. And for each serving, put it in the freezer. When I get up in the morning, I just toss it in the blender, blend it up, and I'm out, you know, I'm out the door. I use fresh fruits, but yeah, I tried it last month as well. Yeah, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with using frozen stuff. So let's zap this baby up one more time. So, you know, not only are you getting, I have a kitchen time entertainment show I do every Sunday. Oh, perfect, perfect. I don't know if we follow each other, JMJs. I will make sure I'll find your channel and follow it. Kitchen time entertainment show. I would, yeah, definitely love to check out your show. And do you have it on YouTube? Oh my goodness, you guys. So this baby is ready to go. I mean, look at that. And it's, you know, nice and creamy, especially after, you know, a little bit more of after I added a little bit more almonds to it. And I'm just gonna pour it in my cup here, just so you guys can see. Look at that. You see how rich and creamy that is? You don't need milk. You don't need milk when you have a smoothie like this, you guys. Who needs milk? You know, you're not getting the sugar, and you know, you don't know what else they may put into the milk. Nice, rich, creamy, right here. And of course, I'm going to give it a try and let you know. Yes, that looks nice. Oh, thank you so much. You know, sometimes people add like protein powder and stuff like that, you know, to their smoothies to, I guess that helps thicken it up as well. But you guys see what I put in my smoothie right here. And once I added a little bit more, almonds, that just thickens it up. And what I taste is the banana. I love tasting the ingredients that I put into my smoothies. I used to use, almond milk is okay. But you know, this is just a healthier alternative. If you ask me, you know, just look at your almond milk, look at the ingredients. You know, I've been using pea milk here lately. And if you look at the ingredients, you know, we use almond milk, you know, people like us who are in, you know, nutrition and fitness and want to do, or, you know, just into a healthier way of living. You know, we do stuff like almond milk and pea milk. But so when you look at the ingredients, you guys, majority of the time, it's not just almond milk, and it's, you know, or it's not just almonds and water or whatever. You know, a lot of the times it's other ingredients that they have to add to it. This is really good, you guys. I mean, it almost tastes like ice cream. The only thing, and I'm not lying, you all. Try it if you don't believe me. But it's just not as sweet. But excuse me, the banana gives it, you know, a slightly sweet taste. Yeah, but JMJs, you can yeah, you can use almond milk, but I use almond. It's just a healthier alternative to using almond milk. And another good thing about using almonds instead of almond milk, or making your own coconut milk, or using your coconut, just blending up your coconut and using that instead of milk, you also get the fiber. So when you're doing almond milk, you're losing out on that fiber. And for those of you who, you know, may not know, fiber, the roughage from the fiber, again, it helps to prevent heart disease. It helps to lower your cholesterol and lower your blood sugar and your blood pressure. But one of the main things that it does, it cleans out your colon and help with your digestive system and help to prevent colon cancer. Yeah, I really think that it's water for me. And after I run out of my smoothie ingredients, right? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's water and smoothie. That's what my diet, you know, totally consists of. Really, water and sometimes I'll do like juicing. But again, I prefer the smoothie for the fiber. And I know there's science, nothing that I'm mentioning here today. You can't go Google or do some kind of research and get your evidence on, or go read a book or something like that. Make my own coconut water how do you make your own coconut water? That's an interesting one, my friend. I've never made my own coconut water. Like again, I the fresh coconut I have here, I actually bought a whole coconut. Take it out of the nut. Use a hammer, open it, take the water, drink the water. But how do you make coconut water? That is interesting. I've never. I make coconut milk, but you have to tell me how you make coconut water as I take a sip here. But you guys go invest in this one of these right here. NutriBullet, some kind of blender. Whatever. I'm not selling for any of these things, but go invest in one of them. Yeah, when I say this is good, this is good. Look at the color. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the lighting or how well you can see it. It's just, it's my medicine. Gerald and I talk about this today on our podcast that we'll be posting here soon. And if you haven't already, you guys, go check out my podcast. The name of the podcast is Get Your Ass Up and Move. And again, it's a fitness and nutrition podcast. And JMJs, maybe one day I can interview you on my podcast. But it's on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, wherever you listen to podcasts, you can find Get Your Ass Up and Move. Most of my clients come from YouTube. Probably 90% of my clients come from YouTube. Just in the fitness world, I love Adrian and Nico. I would love to have you guys, if you guys are still here, I would love to have you all on my podcast. You guys are a wealth of information and just so much inspiration and motivation. But go check it out. Or it's on my blog, barrett.fitness. Go check it out. And JMJ's, once I'm done here, I'll hop on over and check out your channel and we'll connect there. Fresh coconut or even the shredded coconut flakes, then I blend it into water. Okay, I call that coconut milk though. I call that coconut milk. I don't call that coconut water, but it's the same thing that I just did here. Yeah, this is my fresh coconut right here. You're a man after my own heart. Or I'm assuming you're a man. Maybe you are a woman. JMJs, could you clarify for me? But yeah, this is how I'm going to make. Here it is right here, my friend. Fresh coconut. I am going to blend it up in this same old NutriBullet with my with some water, and I'll make coconut milk. Yeah, I call it coconut milk. Coconut water to me, I guess because I'm an island girl, is the water that's in the coconut. But when when I'm extracting anything from the coconut, then I'm thinking it's either coconut oil or coconut milk. So yep. We're man. Okay, thank you. So yeah, we're on the same page here. But definitely, we'll connect. But if you guys haven't tried, like again, I'm saying Gerald and I talked about this. Use your food as your medicine, because that will prevent you from having to go and get on medicine. And these medicine that are causing other issues in our bodies, right? You take a medicine for, I don't know, migraines, which I do get really bad headaches at times, and I control it with my diet for the most part. And it messes with your kidney and your liver. And and stuff like that. So you take, I don't know, you take it for high blood pressure and you get blood clot. So I just cucumber water. Oh God, yeah. You are talking my language, dude. You are so talking my language. I make cucumber smoothies, but I make cucumber water as well. And for me, the fiber, man, that to me, fiber should be a super food. For real, it's not a food, but like fiber should be a super food. And that's why I focus on the smoothie so much, because of the fiber, because I keep everything. I'm not extracting any juice. I'm not just taking out the sugars or whatever, but cucumber water is actually amazing. Great for healthy skin, great for rehydration. If you're going outside and working out, especially if you're in the heat, like I grew up in Jamaica and running outside in the heat or whatever, for people who live in Florida and what have you, you are losing your sodium, potassium, magnesium. All these are electrolytes and your body's losing that. So something like a cucumber water will help to replenish that electrolyte, in your body that you won't normally get, or you won't naturally get from just drinking water. So definitely, yeah, cucumber water. I mean, any of your fruits mainly that has the healthy sugars, you can put your berries. I have made a combination of raspberries, blueberries, cucumbers, put it in the water and put that bad boy in the fridge. And I sip on that, for the next 3 days or something like that. Like any of that stuff, you can make your own water or what have you. But, today we just made again, you guys, the ingredients are 1 banana, 1 scoop of turmeric powder, 1 scoop of bee pollen, and a handful of almonds, and 2 cups of water. That's it, you guys. That's all that's in my smoothie today. If you are trying to lower your blood pressure, lower your blood sugar, lower your cholesterol, get you a boost of energy, help with growing, your hair. This is not my natural hair, and my smoothie did not help me to grow this. But my hair is natural, and I have a fro, and it's just really thick. And again, I attribute all of that to my diet. As I get older, I feel better. I feel like I'm aging backward, is what I told someone. And it's definitely because of my diet. Maybe I have to invest in a bullet right now. I just use my blender. And blender is fine as well, but answer me this question. When you're using your blender, does it blend it out? You know how I put the almonds and the bee pollen in here, and this is just like really smooth? That's what the NutriBullet does. Does your blender do that? Like my NutriBullet, that's why I swear by this stuff, you guys. NutriBullet I probably need to buy shares or something in this shit, because I've been using this for probably 20 years now. Not this same one. This is my 3rd one that I've bought, but they last forever. But yeah, I see you can get it on Amazon for 99 bucks. You can even get refurbished NutriBullet, if you buy it on Amazon. It's maybe $79 or something like that. It's just a great investment, and it blends up everything. You all, if I can eat it whole, I put cabbage, purple cabbage in my smoothies. I put avocados in my smoothies. I mean, if you can eat it whole, flaxseed, chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, moringa, again, almonds, pistachios, coconut. I make chickpeas. What do you call the hummus? I make hummus with my NutriBullet. I mean, it's a great investment, you all. Again, when I am passionate about something, I'm passionate about it because it works for me, and it works for my nutrition clients and my personal training clients that I have. It's the things that I recommend and they use, and it's worked for me, and it's worked for them. So I'm gonna finish off this smoothie right here. And it's on point, y'all. You all need to give it a try. I'm serious. The banana in it, in the combination of the banana and the almonds, make it very creamy, and almost give it like an ice cream taste, but without that real sugary taste. And just like that, you guys, we are done. And I hope you guys will, give this a try, and hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already, you all. This is just my second YouTube video. I just haven't really had time to, like go live. So I need to just make it, because I love the interaction, just us being able to have a conversation, even if it's just with one person. I don't know where you, JMJ Staying Active Action Workouts. Where are you from? But just being able to, have these interactions with you guys it means the world to me. You could be, Nico and Adrian. Adrian and Nico is from Canada, and Giro's Fitness is from Uganda, and JMJ's. I don't know where you're joining us from, but I am here in Atlanta, Georgia, and yes, it's 7-level blender, pulse grind, milkshake, fruit smoothie, frozen drink smoothie, and the crush. Okay, well, you don't need to get a bullet then. I mean, if your blender does all of that, excuse me, if your blender does all of that, you don't need to get a bullet. Like, why would you get a bullet if it sounds like you have a pretty good blender? I'm sure you paid a lot of money for it if it does all of that. And if it crushes the ice and blend it out, like, you don't have to. And again, you guys, that's one of the things. You don't have to have an ice to your smoothie to, make it thick or whatever. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. So you don't have to add milk. You don't have to add yogurt. You don't need to add orange juice. You don't have to add protein powder. You can actually substitute those stuff with healthier option, plant-based options. Like your cashews and your almonds and your coconut, and you can add some avocado. That's going to get your healthy fats, and your coconut will actually give you healthy fats, and your nuts does that too. And your moringa and your turmeric, and that stuff gives you antioxidants and anti-inflammatory. That's going to help prevent certain types of diseases. Has vitamin C, vitamin A, vitamin E. You add your green leafy vegetables that have your phytochemicals that help to fight cancer. People don't talk about phytochemicals, and you find phytochemicals in your colorful, you're from North Carolina. Okay, cool. You find your phytochemicals, you find in your colorful, like your berries, and your reds and your greens and your colorful bell peppers and your green leafy vegetables. So your foods that are high in those rich, dense colors, phytochemicals. I think they're starting to call it phytonutrients now. I don't know if it's necessarily a nutrient, but go Google it. Cancer fighting agents, you guys, that you get from just adding color. If you'll notice my smoothies, like they all have some color in it. And your green leafy vegetables like your kale and your spinach, you're going to get vitamin K, and vitamin K is good for helping with your blood. You can add, I can go on and on and on, you guys. Whatever you can put in the salad, or if you can eat your fresh fruits and vegetables, you can put that in your smoothie. Add some water, add some seeds and nuts, add your ginger, add your turmeric, add whatever you want to add, you guys. I am here to tell you, you don't have to just add yogurt, or don't need to, and you shouldn't. What I am going to tell you today, thank you so much, Adrian and Nico. You guys rock it out. You guys don't just try it. I'm telling you, even from my health nuts on here, you will just notice the difference if you make smoothies, and if you don't, you should start to. The difference in your energy level. Cut out the protein powder. Don't add any sweeteners or any juices or anything like that. Don't add any dairy products to your smoothies. And I'm telling you, you guys, you will notice a difference. You will notice a difference. You just try that crap for like 30 days. I'm telling you, as I get older, I feel better. That doesn't mean I may not get cancer. That doesn't mean I won't get the cold. That doesn't mean I won't get the big C. That doesn't mean none of that, but I give myself a fighting chance when I eat and drink stuff like this on a daily basis, you guys. I just give myself a fighting chance, because if I get the big C, I don't want to end up on a ventilator. I want to be able to say, you know what, I recovered this, whatever, guess we're not supposed to say the name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. I recovered from that, without having to go in the hospital and, have it ending up, being extremely sick or anything like that. Or I'm not getting bronchitis and, and arthritis and asthma. All that stuff is inflammation, of the joints, and inflammation of your respiratory system. Inflammation in our diet can help us. Kale and spinach is my yes. Okay, dude, like really, we definitely need to connect. Like you are speaking my language. You are so speaking my language. Yes, kale and spinach. I don't think I've ever not had kale and spinach in my refrigerator. Like ever. I don't think I've ever not have it in my refrigerator. That's like for real though, y'all. Like I am not even being funny about that. JMJ's like, the bullet will be for travel. Okay, yeah. Yes, because and you know what though? I didn't buy this, but this company sent this to me. You may want to think of getting this. Oh, Yeet. I don't know if you can see the name of it. I know the lighting is a little off, or I don't know, but it's called OYEET. They actually sent this to me, and I, to do a product review on it and compare it to my NutriBullet, and I like it. And once this is the cup that it comes with, and it's a little bit more smaller, and it's not as powerful. But I have a link for this. If you think this is for travel, you can do it. But you can do the bullet too. But if this would be a better option for travel, I would think. And if you're looking to get this, I have a link where you can get, I think, like 30% off or whatever, or even more. But let me know if you want to try this, and I'll send you the link, and you can use it and get a 30% discount. And I think it's like $60 or something after the discount. But yeah, so either one would be good for travel. But the OYEET, this little one right here, I think it comes in 3 different colors. This would probably be a little bit better. And I just like this little cup once you blend it, and it's a little bit lighter, a little bit sleeker, for travel for sure. The bullet is a little bit more bulkier, but it's also good for travel if you want to. But I was in North Carolina a few weeks ago doing a Spartan challenge, JMJ's, and I was in a little outside of Charlotte and got caught up with another YouTube friend of ours, Kirsten. We did a little workout or whatever, but it was pretty cool. But thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Thank you so much for the engagement and the interaction and the conversation on this, my second live YouTube video. But JMJ's, I will actually, let me go check you out right now if you're still here while I'm on here. And let me go check you out. And I don't know if I already follow you. JMJ's. Or actually, let's see. Yeah, maybe you can check me out because I can't. I'm trying to find you on here. Nice, I did the one in Nebraska. Oh yeah, cool. I mean, it kicked my ass, but I think I did pretty good. How do you think you did? It's so much upper body work, though. I feel like I was climbing something every time I turned around. And that kind of kicked my butt and got my forearm going, but it was cool. I loved it. I had a lot of fun. But I'm trying to find you here so we can connect, because I would love to have you on my podcast. So it's JMJ Staying Active Action Workout. JMJ's. Let me see if I can find your JMJ's. I can't find you. Yeah, but yeah, find me if we're not already connected, and I'm on Instagram as well. And we can get connected and talk Smoothie. Let's see. And talk Smoothie. So go ahead and connect with me. But yeah, it was fun. It was the military challenge, Navy, Army. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, pretty cool. So you are a military guy. That is really cool. always said if I was born here that I probably would be in the military because I, used to think I'm a badass or whatever. But yeah, good times, good times. Alrighty, you guys. Well, I have been on here for an hour, and I also appreciate you guys taking the time out to, come and chat with me. And y'all need to go and drink all my smoothie, try this smoothie, go back and watch the video, and see what ingredients I have in there, and how you can make a smoothie without adding milk, yogurt, any kind of dairy products, or anything like that, and make it creamy. Get your macronutrients, your protein, your carbohydrates, and your fat, and you're still getting your micro nutrients out of it as well. And link here. I joined you already a few months back. Okay, perfect. Already, but yeah, I'll definitely check you out. So again, thank you guys. Thank you all so much. I appreciate it. JMJs, thanks for the conversation, dude. It was pretty cool, and we will definitely connect once I hop off of here. So until next time, you guys have been amazing. I will try to do these live videos every Monday at 1 o'clock. If my schedule permits. I am, crazy schedule, do a lot, got a lot going on. Busy woman, hosting a podcast, single-handedly, hotel general manager. Sometimes I feel like I single-handedly operate that too, but I do have an amazing staff that I appreciate. And most Mondays I can be off. It's where I do my podcast, post, and I will do these live videos moving forward. So Adrian and Nico, J&J, G-Rose, Gerald, you guys, thank you guys for the engagement. Thank you for the conversation. And until next time, you guys, get your ass up and move, y'all. Have a good one, y'all. Thank you all for joining.